Yo, peace. Today's supreme mathematics is wisdom, understanding, which borns power and refinement. Wisdom, wisdom is the black woman who is secondary but most necessary to the black man because she helps him born his understanding. Wisdom is the unification of knowledge and knowledge, which is having knowledge and acknowledging the knowledge that one has through the proper utilization of the knowledge. Wisdom are the wise words spoken and articulated by a wise person, whether it be male or female. Like I said, wisdom are the wise words articulated through a verbal correspondence, utilizing any form of vernacular to express and manifest one's thought. So that's what wisdom is. Wisdom is any secondary component because knowledge is the key to all aspects of life. Knowledge is on the infinite plane, right? That means it's forever, forever, forever. It never stops, right? And wisdom is a secondary component because wisdom has limitations, physical limitations, because any physical entity has an alpha, which means a beginning, and it has an omega, which means an ending. So even the sun's gonna burn out one day. This planet is gonna blow the fuck up, shatter, whatever. All the other planets in the solar system, they're gonna go into black holes, supernovas, or some shit, and it's gonna get destroyed. Asteroids are gonna crash into the motherfucker somewhere in the Milky Ways in the galaxy. Shit gonna get fucked up, right? So that's just how it is with physical shit. So a lot of people on Earth in the physical third dimension, the Earth is 93 million miles away from the sun, right? So a lot of people is so caught up into the physical, and the physical is a secondary component. So you need to be controlling your mental because mindset is everything, you feel me? And too many people cherish physical material shit, and your body is a physical component, which is your avatar. And this is just where the spiritual essence of God resides in your body, because God is the spiritual essence inside of your physical composition, which is your body, your avatar, right? So that's like, once you come to know and understand that the mind is the sole control of all elements inside the circumference of 360 degrees, which is life, right? And it tells you in science class that mind made matter. Now, if you cut my head open in a surgical procedure and you take the top of my skull off, you dig all in my motherfucking whole skull, my whole cranium, my whole head, and you're not gonna find my mind. You're not going to see my mind. You're going to see my cerebrum, my cerebellum, and my medulla oblongata, the 3 stages of my brain, which is broken down to 4 stages each. So that's the 12 stages of the brain held in place by the spinal cortex or the vertebral cortex, right? So your spinal cortex holds your brain stem. Your spine stem holds your brain into a perfect order of mathematical supreme harmony, right? But that's your medulla oblongata, your cerebrum, and your cerebellum. But if you cut my head open and you dissect me like a frog, you're not going to see my mind. And you cut my whole body open, you're not going to see my soul, because the mind and the soul is one, and that's the God within you. So long as you know that God can't be destroyed, because energy can't be destroyed. It can only change formations to solid, liquid, and gas, because that's physical entities, right? And then energy is atom, protons, neutrons, and electrons, and that shit can't be destroyed because energy can't be destroyed. So nobody can kill you. You can't die. You can only change formation. So just know that if a motherfucker run up on you with a banger and knock your ass, knock the spirit out your body, your spirit just gonna leave. and the body just gonna drop. That's what it's supposed to do anyway. Whether you die of old age, or you die from gunshots, or you die from a stab, or somebody cut your motherfucking head off. That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to just change bodies, or just go back into the celestial plane and be with all spiritual and mental entities. And then whenever you decide to make another body for yourself, whether it be a roach, a turtle, a human being again, you're going to come the fuck back. So why the fuck would you ever worry about dying? That's why I talk to these niggas the way I do. That's why I live the way I do. Because I know I can't die. So why the fuck would I worry about you bozo ass niggas doing something to me? You feel me? And no disrespect to nobody like that, because that's not my intent. My intent is not malicious, but I'm just expressing the passionate truth that I'm expressing to y'all. Nobody can kill you, so stop worrying like a little girly ass motherfucker. But anyways, continue. Understanding is to see things crystal clearly with your third eye, which is the mind, right? So if you understand what I'm saying, you see what I'm saying at a crystal clear comprehension, and you get it. So those who get it, get it. You know, those who get this shit, you my A alike. Why you my A alike? Because we be alike. And why we be alike? Because we see alike. So if you see what the fuck I see, then you my A alike, because we be alike and we see alike. Love is love to all the true and living brothers and sisters that's in tune with their lessons. And that's really gathering an understanding. But understanding is also represented on the universal flag of Islam by the 5-point star, and each point is at a 72-degree angle. 72 times 5 equals 360, and 360 degrees is a complete circle of life. 120 knowledge, 120 wisdom, and 120 understanding. So that's man, woman, and child, and that's what makes up this thing we got called life, and that's love in Islam forever. The acronym for life is love, Islam, forever. You feel me? So keep building, teach the children, and that borns power and refinement, right? Because today's the 23rd. 2 plus 3 equal 5, and 5 equal power and refinement. Power is the ability to increase your mental and physical endurance by doing something beneficial for yourself as well as others around you. Power is also the ability to dominate over others. So that's why I move aggressively and successfully in everything that I want to acquire within this physical, tangible thing that's called life. You feel me? So that's why I go hard in the paint. You feel me? As you should. You feel me? But power is no good without refinement, because with great power comes great responsibility. So if you got great power, that's like giving a kid 11 years old a fucking Porsche or a Corvette, and he step on that motherfucking gas. You got great power in your hand. And with great power got to come refinement. So if you don't know how to fucking drive and navigate that motherfucking vet, you're going to crash. And you're going to crash at a high velocity, means at a rapid speed. And you're probably going to get fucked up. So that's the same shit with life. Some of these bozo ass niggas, you give them a gun, and they's about, oh, I got the power, thinking they some new nigga, and just clap somebody, kill that innocent person, and your stupid ass be upstate in the mountains for nothing because you abused your power. You feel me? That's why they call it concealed weapon. They ain't supposed to see it until the fire coming out and they getting it. You feel me? Know the mechanics and dynamics of how shit operate before you get into it. And that's called mastering your cipher. Because the word knowledge is know and ledge in a compound word, right? So you gotta know the ledge. If you know the ledge, you won't fall off the edge. So stay the fuck focused, you feel me? And refinement is to be clean mentally as well as physically. So as long as you keep your thing clean mentally as well as physically, you're going to be fine. And just guide your power with refinement. That's like a king who have crazy power and he be abusing the people in his court, which means the whole castle and the whole shit where the king reside. The people going to overthrow his court if he keep on acting stupid, because he's abusing his power. And you're not supposed to abuse your power. Power is given to those with great responsibility. So when you accumulate a certain degree of power, you have to utilize it with the utmost form of refinement. And that's the responsibility that's connected to the power that you possess. You can't just have the power and be abusing the power. Look at all empires that tried to do that. No empire lasts forever. So while you got the power, just build and do things that's constructive for you and the rest of the people around you. And that's refinement. Yo, peace. My name is Lashane the God. If you don't know me, I have a channel called KEEPLO on YouTube. I give you real spit on street legends. I'm talking about the best of them. I'm not going to name drop. And you could just check it out. I give you thought-provoking videos that'll make you open your motherfucking eye that you could lose your life in these streets, or fuck with them D-rugs, you go to prison forever. And I'll be showing you how they did it, how Alpo did 26 years after telling on 13, 14 motherfuckers, after catching 14, no, not telling on 100 and something motherfuckers, 113 I think it was. Alpo became a federal informant and just testified on motherfuckers. And I'm not stepping on Alpo neck or knocking him, because everybody gonna make their own decisions in this world. So Alpo made the decision that God's his life, and he gotta stand on that and live with that shit. Not that I'm justifying that girly shit he did by telling, because I ain't with none of that sucker shit. But that's the route he chose for his life, and who the fuck am I to condemn him? You know what I mean? Y'all get in the comments, tell me how y'all feel about that shit. But I'm not passing judgment on motherfuckers. I'm just here to present y'all with the facts, some real true shit that can resonate with you. And that's why I do thought-provoking videos. And if you ain't seen my video on Alpo, Demencio, Rich Porter, Wayne Perry, and all them, if they only knew, you need to go check that out, because that shit'll wake your ass up. If you still running these streets, go watch my video, If They Only Knew. If Rich only knew that shit he did was going to get his little brother Donnell sent up. You feel me? If Demencio only knew while he was playing basketball that they was going to roll up and take his motherfucking life. If Rich Porter only knew that motherfucking Alpo and Gary was going to come back and take his motherfucking life. You feel me? If Alpo did get shot, which I think he didn't, I think that nigga's in back in the federal witness shit and he's laying low somewhere like he was in Vermont. But that's his business. And if he is, yo, keep doing your shit right and get your shit together, man, or whatever, and you still got another chance to bail. Cause if he's not in the witness protection program and he really got his ass lit up for arguing with Young Boy, then if Alpo only knew that Young Boy was gonna come back when you hit him with the motorcycle almost, and you was fucking with his girl almost, or whatever the fuck happened, if he only knew that he was gonna be sitting in that big burgundy truck and Young Boy was gonna roll up and set your motherfucking shirt on fire and hit you all in your chest and everywhere with that motherfucking gun. And yo, y'all gotta stay awake, man. That's how you gonna know. You feel me? So on that note, I'm getting out of here. Y'all stay focused. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you already see it's the real shit. So subscribe if you want. I ain't begging y'all to subscribe. You rock with me, then you're going to learn something. If you don't, then you might miss your bus that'll save your life. You feel me? Lashane the God. The channel name is KEEPLO. That's KEEPLO. BDLB square. Say less.